Hey, welcome to another edition of Seattlemariniers Organizational Report with Coach Mike Jones, the coach of the most, coming at you from coast to coast, live here in Puyallup, Washington, for episode 21 on May 1st, 2022. Yeah, we lost another heartbreaker yesterday in Florida, down at Lone Depot Park in Miami against the Marlins. We lost 3-1. The Mariners are now 11-10, and the Marlins are now 12-8. And we're on a 4-game losing streak. We hope we can salvage the series today, but it's looking good, even though it's an even series, even matchup. I mean, we got our top pitcher, Logan Gilbert, on the mound. He's 3-0 with a 0.40 ERA, AL Pitcher of the Month last month. He's undefeated in his home state of Florida, so that's looking good. He's going against Sandy Alcantara, though. He's 2-0 with a 178, so should be a pitcher's duel. And then all time in this, against those pitchers, the only one that has faced Gilbert for Miami is Joey Wendell. He's batting .750 with 2 RBIs against Gilbert. And for the Mariners, we've only had 3 people face Alcantara. That's Frazier. Frazier's looking good against Alcantara. 5 for 10 with a homer and 3 RBIs, so hopefully he can repeat that today. And Suarez is batting .333 against Alcantara, and Winker's 0 for 1. Nobody else has faced either pitcher in these lineups today. And all time, Miami's leading the series 10-7 against the Mariners, and Miami's also 6-2 against us at home there at Lone Depot Park. Okay, on to the report. Yesterday in the California League, Modesto, who's now 10-10, they shut out the San Jose Giants there yesterday in Excite Ballpark in California. Modesto had 3 runs, only 2 hits with 1 error. The Giants had no runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Joseph Hernandez was the winner for the Nuts. He's now 2-0. And Silva was the loser for the Giants. He's now 0-2. Today's pitchers are to be determined at Excite Ballpark there in California. Okay, the top offensive performers yesterday were Edwin Arroyo's still on a streak. He was 2 for 4 with a run, 2 RBIs and a double, and his 3rd home run. He's been hot lately. Also, Robert Perez had a walk and an RBI. Top pitching performances in San Jose yesterday was Joseph Hernandez, had a 6 innings pitched, gave up 3 hits, no runs, and 7 strikeouts. Holden Laws got his first hold. He had 2 innings pitched, gave up 1 hit, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. And also Jorge Benitez got his 3rd save with 1 inning pitched, no hits, no runs, and 1 strikeout. Okay, on to Everett. Everett Aquasox, we beat the Spokane Indians in a 1-run game, 7-6 in Funko Field yesterday. Everett's now 7-12, and Spokane is 10-10 now. And the winning pitcher yesterday in Funko Field was Evan Johnson's now 1-0, and it was Johnson & Johnson because the loser for the Indians was Bobby Johnson, who's now 0-1. Today's starting pitchers in Everett today are left-hander Brian Perez, who's 0-0 with no ERA for Everett, going against the Indians' Quezada, who's 1-0 with the 0.52. So that should be a pitcher's duel. Top offensive performers in Everett yesterday were Novelle Marte, 1 for 3 with 2 runs, 2 walks, and a stolen base. Spencer Picard was 3 for 4 with a run, 2 RBIs, and a double. And Justin Levy got his first home run, and he had 2 RBIs. Also, Victor Labrada had his 3rd home run, which was a solo home run. So nice they had some home runs in that game. And then top pitching performances for the Aquasox were Julio Delone, had 3 innings pitched, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, and 3 strikeouts. And Evan Johnson had 2 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, and 2 strikeouts for the win. Okay, on to Arkansas. We lost yesterday to Wichita 9-4. Arkansas is now 9-11, and Wichita are 12-8. The Wind Surge had 9 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Arkansas had 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error. Funderburk was the winner for the win surge. He's now 1-0. And Connor Jones lost for the Travelers. He's now 0-2. Today's starting pitchers in Dickey Stevens Park down there in Arkansas are top prospect for the Mariners, georgekirby's on the mound. He's 2-0 with a 137, and he's going against Wichita's Valamont, who's 0-2. Top offensive performers in Arkansas yesterday were Joe Rizzo. He was 2 for 5. Local product Matt Scheffler was 1 for 1 with a run, a RBI, a double, and 3 walks. And also first round draft pick Riley Unroe was 2 for 4 with a run, a triple, and a stolen base. Top pitching performances for the Travelers yesterday were David Ellingson with 1 inning pitched, no hits, no runs, and a strikeout. And also Travis Kuhn had 2 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, and 3 strikeouts. Okay, on to the PCL champion Tacoma Rainiers. Yeah, they're still struggling. They're 7-16. We got beat by the Las Vegas Aviators, who are now 12-11. They finished up that series today at Las Vegas Ballpark. And Rainiers' starting pitcher is 2 to be determined. And Vegas is going with Wiles, who's 2-1 with the 371. Okay, yesterday, Tacoma had 2 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors. And Las Vegas had 10 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error. Coining was the winner for the Aviators. He's 1-2. And Wojciechowski's been having a rough season so far. He's 0-4 for the Rainiers. Top offensive performers in Vegas yesterday were Mason McCoy was 2 for 4 with a run and a double. Marcus Wilson, 1 for 4 with an RBI and an outfield assist. And Billy Hamilton was 1 for 4 with a 2-out RBI. And he's now batting .222 for the Rainiers. So we're keeping an eye on him. And Cal Raleigh's in his second game down there since being sent down. He's now 0 for 7 with a walk. So we're hoping he can pick it up and get back on track and possibly get back to the Mariners if he's strong for the Rainiers down there. Top pitching performances for the Rainiers in Vegas yesterday were Patrick Weigel pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. And local product Riley O'Brien had 1 inning pitch with no hits, no runs, and no strikeouts. Okay, on to the Mariners. Yeah, we got to break this 4-game losing streak. And yesterday the Mariners had 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors. Miami had 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Top offensive performers for the Mariners yesterday were jessewinker was 2 for 4. That's nice to see. And J.P. Crawford's on a 9-game hitting streak. He was 2 for 4. And Devin Moore got the start yesterday. He had a solo home run and a walk. So that's nice to see. Hopefully Devin Moore can stay on track and get rolling and help us break this losing streak today. And top pitching performances was Robbie Ray with 5 innings pitched. He gave up 4 hits, 3 runs. He walked 4, but he struck out 8. That's the most he struck out this year. And also, Paul Sewell pitched 1 1/3 innings, gave up no hits, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. And Castillo pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs, and had 1 strikeout. Okay, we hope the Mariners can switch this up today and win this game and salvage the series, because after this series, we're going to be playing Houston in Houston. After that, the Tampa Bay Rays will be back in T-Mobile Park. So, man, it's not looking any easier. And also some news we have is Haniger got put on the 10-day DL. And we called up local product Stuart Fairchild, who was batting .245 with 3 home runs and 6 RBIs in AAA this year. I'm excited to see Stuart Fairchild play for the Mariners. I'm hoping he gets a fair shake and they don't just stick with Kelnick, who has been sort of struggling and batting 140-something. And I'm hoping Stuart Fairchild gets a chance in there to see what he can do. But other than that, We're going for the Mariners today. Come on, Gilbert. And thanks for everyone watching, and go Mariners!